Alrighty everybody, welcome back to another one of my run reviews, another video on my channel. And this one was actually a recommendation that I got after I made my last run review about Tempelhof of Feld. And so I want to thank you for that recommendation. And yeah, it was really cool to get the recommendation to go to check out the route. And now I'm hoping someone else can give me another recommendation after this one and I'll go check it out. And it'll be this like amazing loop of just like running and making videos. Today we're talking about Treptower Park. It's super conveniently located. It has a lot of greenery, some good greenery, even for being in the middle of Berlin. And it also has a nice beer garden near the end. So a good sort of post-run stop if you're going on a social run or you want to have a beer before you finish up. It's also good for that too. Let's talk about the route. So in total, the path that I'm going to cover today is 8 kilometers long. That's about 5 miles for all you Americans out there. And essentially it sort of weaves through the park, see some cool stuff, and then it meets up with the river and links back to sort of where the run began, which is the S-Bahn station called Treptower. Some of the coolest things I found on the route included first the Soviet War Memorial. It's sort of a big statue, a big sort of open area with very nicely lined up trees. I think that was a cool first thing to see. Another thing was there's this nice sort of wooded area near the end, near the turnaround point. That was also very nice, and I love running through there. Not a lot of people there. And then also when I came back, there's this nice sort of big beer garden that is, as I said, great for this sort of post-run activity. It's called Insel de Jungen, and I maybe said that very wrong, but it's a good spot. I'll sort of show you what that looks like. Everybody is having a good time. This is good stuff. Next thing I'll talk about is my tips for navigating the route and not getting lost. As you know, one of my favorite things about running is like putting in your headphones and just like driving and not need to worry about directions. And I would say, honestly, Treptower Park wasn't amazing in that regard. There were 2 parts that I sort of had these brief navigational difficulties, and I'll explain them to you so you don't make the same mistakes yourself. The first one was in the Soviet War Memorial. When you're in there, you think you can exit through a back gate, but in fact, it wasn't open when I was there, so I needed to sort of run back out and then link up with the path again. That was a little unfortunate, but you know, it's all right, my first time on the route. Secondly, there was this other part where I needed to sort of cross the road, and it was a little difficult to know where the path picked up after you cross that road. So I'll show you a little video so you don't miss that when you go visit yourself. Alrighty, so now it's time for my takeaways. It's time to wrap up here. What am I gonna do differently next time I visit the route? The first thing I'm gonna do differently is I think I'm just gonna run along the river out and back and really just change the structure of this route because I don't wanna mess around with navigating in the park very much. I think I would add that detour where I check out that little wooded area near the end. I think that would be cool, but really honestly, I think that navigation sort of through the park wasn't worth it for me. Secondly, the thing I'll do differently is go at a time when other people aren't around. I went on a Sunday midday and it was rather packed with people. That's maybe good for the beer garden, but it wasn't great for running along the river. It was sort of packed at different parts, so I'd caution you to go at a time when not many other tourists or other people are walking around. And yeah, that just about does it for today. I hope you go, enjoy the route, have a good Sunday or weekend run or Tuesday morning run, whatever you want to do. Enjoy the route and let me know if there are other places I should check out for my future videos. Till then, have a good one and see you next time.